Welcome to Jets 2-Minute Tuesday. I'm Marty Schupak. Today is Tuesday, October 17th, 2023. You could pinch yourself again. The Jets did beat the Philadelphia Eagles 20-14, putting them at 3-3 going into the bye week. Now the season has meaning. I want to recognize the Jets coaching staff, in particular on the defensive end. Defensive coordinator Jeff Ulbrich, Tony Odin, and Marcan Manuel, who work with the secondary, what they did against the Eagles was outstanding. Plugging in Tay Hayes and Craig James in place of injured starters, DJ Reed and Sauce Gardner worked well. In fact, Jalen Hurts had a quarterback rating of 59.5 in the game. Interestingly, the Jets, when they played the Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes had a quarterback rating of only 63.6. And, too bad they lost. But in the Jets' opening game, Josh Allen had a quarterback rating of 62.7. Speaking of Jeff Ulbrich, the job he has done, especially with his halftime adjustments, is nothing short of amazing. Unless the Jets' defense suddenly falls apart, Jeff Ulbrich will get interviews in the offseason for a head coaching job. Bryce Huff had 9 pressures and 1.5 sacks against the Eagles. I've been saying it week after week for Joe Douglas to extend him. The longer he waits, the more expensive he will get. If they lose out on him to free agency, the only thing the Jets get is a 3rd-round comp pick. Come on, Joe D. Sign him. Zach Wilson continues to play pedestrian football and cannot get the Jets into the end zone. Even though the Jets won the turnover battle 4-0, and normally that should be enough to have the game in hand. But the wall the Jets hit with Zach Wilson in the red zone is staggering. And in addition, his teammates don't help with their untimely red zone penalties. Now, I mentioned on our last podcast, and I've been a Zach Wilson basher, but give him credit. Zach Wilson is one tough son of a gun, and don't ever question his toughness. But you can't play a team like the Philadelphia Eagles and go 2 for 11 on 3rd down plays. Now, if you watch closely, there was something on offense that it was a little subtle, but if you notice, Zach Wilson was over the center more than he usually is and less shotgun than he usually is. I think this is good. And hopefully they'll put in a design run play for Zach Wilson. Listen, what in the wide world of sports was Fox doing at the beginning of the Jets game, splitting the screen with the 49ers-Brown game? Totally unacceptable. And to have the sound on for the 49ers-Brown game instead of the Jets game should cost someone their job. Awful programming by Fox. Enjoy the bye week. For 2-Minute Tuesday, I'm Marty Schupak.